So just sit in the car, me and Freely. Say good day, Freely. And the little min pin, you're a bit camera shy, aren't you, little min pin? Hey, it's the cutest little dog. Question of the day, Harley. Dr. McDougall says going to bed late is a good idea. You don't need much sleep. And I disagree. I agree with 99% of Dr. McDougall's teachings nutritionally and lifestyle, but I do disagree with the late nights. How the fuck does late nights good for health? I mean, I've been watching the Tour de France this month, had a few late nights, had a late night last night, and I just feel like nuts. It thrashes you out. When we're designed to go to bed around sundown. Okay, we're all tropical creatures, right? We're tropical creatures. Everyone who is healthy in mind likes sunshine and warmth. Okay, we designed to live in tropical areas. Sun goes down at 6 p.m, comes up at 6 a.m. 12 hours of daylight, 12 hours of nighttime. That is our biological system. Of course, we don't live in that. We live in like internet world, YouTube world, Facebook world, turn the lights on world. You know, we've got lights in the car even. So I disagree with Dr. McDougall there. Get to bed as early as you can. Get to bed as early as you can if you want to feel your best. As an athlete, my watts per kilo, my power goes up the more sleep I get. I'm not going to bed at 2 a.m. and getting up at 2 p.m. Going to bed around 8 p.m. Look at these little doggies. Look at them. Always resting. And animals never feel guilty for resting. Our animals are very healthy and fit. And they'll rest all the time. You know, they're not like mannequins and stuff like that. So they're not drinking coffee. We don't give coffee to our dogs. People go, why would you give coffee to your dogs? That's only for humans. Why would you give coffee to yourself? If you need rest, you don't need drugs. You need rest. If you feel tired, get some rest. Oh, I can't do that. Well, then what are you living for? You know, like, what sort of lifestyle have you given yourself? It's like a prison sentence, like a sweatshop at your own house. So, definitely, I disagree with McDougall on this one. Go to bed as early as you can. Do it for a few months. Go to bed at 8 p.m. or near sundown. See what happens to your life. Get up at sunrise, you know. Get the 8, not even 8, get the 10, 12 hours a night. Sleep, rest, whatever. And do that. Go to bed as early as you can for a month and see what happens to you. I started doing this in like 2006. Just going to bed like sundown. Just getting 12 hours a night. And just getting it for weeks and weeks and a couple of months. And just started... Actually, 2005 I started doing that. Actually, maybe in 2004 I'd do bike touring and just start sleeping when the sun went down. Actually, 2002 I was doing this in bike touring. Actually, 1998 I was doing that in bike touring. So, little seeds got planted. But I was always like, oh, that's too much sleep. And even though I felt good, my guilt or whatever would say, oh, that's a bit too much. You know, we don't need to sleep that much, even though that's what we're designed to do. So, do it and see what happens when you do it. You're just going to feel so much better. You'll have a greater participation in your daily. I'm glad the Tour de France is finished now. I can go back to normal routine. It's only a few weeks. I can do that. But it's a good reminder. Every year I do the Tour de France, watch it on the TV broadcast on the internet. You just feel whacked out. You know, on the bike today, I was just like, oh, legs didn't feel as good and just not as good. Go to bed as early as you can. Get up as early as you can. Get as much sleep, rest as you require. Don't use stimulants. If you're going to use stimulants, take them for a few times a year. Don't use stimulants on a daily or weekly routine. Try it. Try getting stimulants out of your life. Caffeine, chocolate, theobromine, animal adrenaline. When people eat animals like fish and steak, it's full of adrenaline. So you're having that and you go, woo, you're getting that adrenaline spike. So you want to avoid that. Live the stimulant-free lifestyle, and then you'll get in touch with your natural fatigue levels. You can listen to your body and feel a lot better. Thanks for watching. Post your comments and questions down below. What's the longest time consecutively you have gone to bed near sundown?